What's up, people? So, I don't like all these cars going by. I'm trying to just chill, you know. I feel an eerie stare. Nah, but I've been giving it some thought. Not really, but I kind of was chilling last night, and I kind of realized it. We live in a really fucking borderline insane culture, like literally. Like the shit, it's not even like motherfuckers don't notice it because we're just born into it. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers just are born into it and they're just like, it's totally normal. But then it's like, if you get to natural functions of living and life and everything, it's like, dude, we do a lot of shit that's almost psychotic. It's almost just like, that shit's not normal. Talked about it before with de facto agreement and how we got all these traditions that are kind of just upkept by these kind of de facto agreements that really nobody really agreed upon, but we kind of just, it's like, without kind of a verbalized agreement type thing, kind of like war, you're shooting at me, I'm shooting at you, so y'all both just, on this de facto agreement that you're at war. There's a lot of shit like that. There's a lot of shit, it's kind of weird that we all just kind of do, without ever discussing, traditions, I don't know, we all shake each other's hand, that's just kind of just a thing. Why do we do that? I don't know, why not? We all got these weird traditions that just, they either came about on accident or they were intentionally kind of introduced, and I think a lot of them came out on accident, but I think a lot are intentional. And if you understand propaganda, how that shit works with movies and shit, you'll know how that shit got introduced. I see so much stuff one of the major things in propaganda is using the opposite sex to kind of as leverage almost to get people to do stuff. It's like you can put in a movie that like girls be attracted to a certain thing, and just stage that in the movie and show the example, whatever. And eventually, people, guys are like, girls like that. Okay, let me try some of that, And it's subtle how that shit goes with movies and stuff, but it's in there. And what actually got me thinking about this? I was talking to a girl yesterday. I was just talking, chilling. And then I realized, just how my whole brain's, cluttered with this fucking random shit that fucking movies been telling me forever. Movies, culture, pop culture, whatever. Music. All this random shit that culture tells you that fucking girls like. You know what I'm saying? In the same way, girls got that same shit. They're told that these guys like certain things. They're like, oh, you gotta have big booty, blah, blah, blah. Who the fuck told you that? You know what I mean? That's another de facto agreement. The culture tells you something. It's not people telling you nothing. It's the culture. And maybe nobody really even, maybe a couple people like big booties, but everybody else don't really give a fuck. You know what I mean? It's the same type of thing. It's we got all these things that we just do, and everybody kind of thinks everybody else likes it, but really, who does? Nobody ever talks about it, so nobody even knows. It's we got these weird traditions. It's I thought you liked that. No, I thought you liked that. I don't like it. You don't like it, you know what I'm saying? Got all these random fucking things out there, man. It's crazy. That's weird. That's weird. It's really weird because, it's kind of, It's like people don't even know they're doing it. Like people don't even know, like, we're just like upkeeping these traditions when really nobody might like them in a lot of ways, in so many things, you know. The whole culture's like built upon that type shit. It's fucking weird, man. It's fucking weird. You know, when you get a little bit older, I guess, you know, you don't really, you kind of start doing your own shit. And you get your own feel for it. You learn a little bit. You know, it's like, I don't know. I just think the whole thing's weird. There's a lot of stuff, like, what else can I name? I don't know, like, you know, sometimes people want to, like, obtain an item, like, oh, look, like, car commercials tell you, like, you got this car, like, they fucking put it in the same way. It's a status symbol, you know, get you women, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, and sometimes, you know, it's weird how that works because a status symbol becomes a status symbol. It's like, okay, so the car commercial told you that girls like this car. If you get this car, a girl's gonna like you, blah, blah. So you get the car, but then the girls are like, okay, so like, car commercial told me I'm supposed to like the guy if he has a car. So people like upkeep like this rent, like the car. There's car sales happening in between, you know, a guy and a girl. You know what I'm saying? They just insert this random shit all up in between like interpersonal relations. It's fucking weird. It's all over the place. There's so much shit. Nike, oh, I gotta have my Nike so I look cool. Somehow it got fucking brainwashed in people's brains that you gotta, you know, status symbols and weird shit like that. Cultural things, you know what I mean? And the male and female dichotomy, you know, sexual relations, whatever, is so important with it all, you know what I mean? It's like it's like hijacked. It's like the space between is hijacked. You know what I'm saying? And culture, whatever, manipulators, advertisers, they got you thinking that, you know, all guys just love a big booty. That's all they. If you don't got a big booty, you ain't shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's a big fib. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot more. Look, like me personally, I can just tell you, there's a lot more stuff that I value in a relationship than a big booty. There's a lot more stuff like loyalty, you know, just responsibility, stuff like that, like being a grown adult type thing, you know what I'm saying? Nobody tells you that. They don't tell you that when they, you know, they don't advertise that shit. No, they're trying to say something. Look, you got this big booty. You gotta get these booty shorts. You gotta get it going. You know what I'm saying? You gotta buy our makeup. You gotta buy our motherfucking blah, blah, blah. Ain't nobody need that shit. Not really. I mean, I don't know. Maybe some people. I don't know. Look, I ain't trying to like, but you know, they insert themselves up in these interpersonal relations. You know, like the space between. You know, like if you're already locked down with some people, you know what I mean, like your family, they ain't gonna insert nothing between you and your. Actually, I seen this shit. I seen them trying to advertise some shit like, connect with your kids, get DirecTV today, and watch movies together. And it's like, dude, that's what they do all day. They insert themselves all up in your interpersonal relations and shit. Like what you don't know about somebody else, they, you know, suggest. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't even know enough about your fucking daughter or your child to like. But you're gonna take the DirecTV's word. That's what kids like, you know, and maybe they do to some degree. But at the same time, you know, kids got brainwashed by fucking whatever, and they're jumping in the culture just the same. It's like all over the place, people are jumping into this culture shit with these de facto agreements and fucking upkeeping this random shit. You know, between kids at school, oh, you gotta look cool, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. Like kids just watch the TV. It's like, okay, that's how you be cool. Okay, let me do that, and then they fucking do it, and then it's like it becomes a thing in real life. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking crazy. The whole thing's crazy. I'm saying I'm just so fucking natural now. I'm just like, the fuck is this shit? Like, I can see through it all because I'm like aware of that, you know? I'm aware of the methods they use with propaganda, so I can see the movies and stuff. I can see the social conditioning. And I'm just generally aware that, yeah, there's all these things, these de facto agreements, whatever you want to call them, these traditions that we upkeep that really... probably nobody really even likes, you know? Or if they do, they're fucking brainwashed, half of them. And it's just fucking weird, man. It's weird. I was talking about Nike shoes the other day. Like, these days they be coming out with some ugly-ass shoes. I'm like, dude, but it has a Nike logo. Everybody's like, Nike's cool, you know what I mean? I'm like, dude, that shoe is just objectively weird. Like, maybe not objectively, but personally, I think it's ugly. Like certain shoes, you know what I'm saying? They used to look pretty clean. Used to have some good lines and shit, but recently I've been seeing some shit come out. I'm like, but people still wearing them, you know what I mean? Despite that, and because they're all told Nike's the bomb, dog, And same with Jordans, man. I've seen Jordan shoes that are just ugly. I'm like, what the fuck is that? There's weird shit like that, man. So that's just what it is, man. Y'all can figure it out. I ain't really giving a fuck. I'm just waiting on a bus right now, so it is what it is. De facto agreements, man. We got all these traditions, really. People just... Why are we using money? You know what I'm saying? Like, why are we using money? Why are we using banknotes? Why are we using paper as money that some other random motherfuckers got, control over? You know what I mean? They print it. We out here fucking trading our life and labor for that shit. It's like, I don't know. I thought you liked money. I thought you liked money. I thought you, what? What are we doing? We're out here using these motherfuckers' money, you know what I'm saying? And they control it, you know what I mean? They got us hooked on their fucking crack. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why do people buy champagne? You know how nasty champagne is? You know what I'm saying? Oh, I thought you liked it. Oh, I just thought it was a traditional. I thought it was the thing that you do. Bitch, why are we doing this? You know what I'm saying? Why do we have these fucking things like that, man? It's crazy. So many of them. All right, here come my boss. I gotta go. Peace.